Hey guys, I've got another turn of my NatGen game as Hmanbar or Hmanbar. Last time we ended on turn 60, so I'm going to start on turn 61, and I've got turn 64 in the hopper here. I haven't really looked at too closely. Let's just go straight to the strategic map here. Yes, I recall what was going on now. So in the last video, I would have sworn Deadly Vengeance on Tonlepa, and also pieced him out with an app 3. I was then going to reposition all my troops down here and then end the nap because basically the world is going to explode on him. Arya is the biggest player, Isya is pretty powerful, and Timotala here are all going to go on Tonlepa, and I would imagine he's going to lose. Like, I'm sure he's an excellent player, but it's really hard when like two huge nations are going to gang up on you. Hopefully he's able to pull off kind of what I did with my opener, where he can just kind of stall and hold long enough, maybe lose a little bit of land and break the coalition. But I really wanted to be part of that coalition, and the way things have gone, I can't be because of diplomacy with Neymark. So um, let's see. Dogman has unfortunately gone AI at this point, but he has put on a heroic defense and against Neymark. So I contacted Neymark and was like, "Oh hey, I would like a nap with you because I want to attack Tonlipa and I don't want you just taking all my stuff while that's going on." And he was like, "No nap, but you go ahead and attack Tonlipa." So what you're seeing here in these areas is a renegotiation strategy. I hope to renegotiate my nap, a nap with Neymark by coming in and taking some land and then bailing. And unfortunately, it's not going to work that way. Um, I don't think there's anything really to see here. Tunlip is being a little bitch and leaving one PD behind, which is really annoying because I'll lose a piece of chaff every time I retake one of these provinces. Um, but I pinged these just to see what was going on. This is not enough to mean anything. This guy's got blood stuff. They'll chew through this chaff if it's not backed up by mages. And this is not enough mages. Oh, I guess this is a nice piece of chaff. I didn't notice this guy before. So Tunlipa has tarts. Um, Tunlipa having tarts means he's at Conjuration 9, and Conjuration 9 isn't like the only school you go. You get support spells in like other categories. So Tonlipa's research must be absolutely wonderful. I'm so jealous, and I'm so not in this game. I'm not in the running at all. I don't have any of the things that would allow me to compete. Um, anyway, so I'm not going to show any battles here. This is turn 61. Let's check out the results of the rating on turn 62. Okay, so this is like, at this point, I'm contacting Neymark and being like, hey bud, um, I've got, oh, am I gonna lose anything here? I hope not. Really didn't need 3 earth elementals here. That's life though. Um, I contact him and say like, hey, I'm pulling out, really want that peace agreement, and he actually never responded to me, um, which should have been a dead giveaway that bad things were happening, and he had intentions, desires on my land. Yeah, skeleton raiding costs a fair few skeletons. Although this was probably like a good chunk of PD. How much PD is that? Oh, it might have been 6 PD. I don't have a fort with that little PD on it. I moved enough stuff on here to pop this, so I said like, look, I'll take this. I don't think you need it, and like it makes for bad borders. So I'm taking this. It's silly having a palisade with 100 wall integrity. That's pretty much guaranteed. Take it in 2 turns, kind of situation. Even with just this garbage chaff here. Popped on here with a little bit of more garbage chaff with 3 of these guys. Yeah, so they're all summoning skeletons, except for this guy, who's kitted out with a bit of a thug kit. Let's have a look at him. Um, he's got extraordinary agility, which amps his defense, which makes his defense actually pretty damn high, especially for like Neymark's defense. He's got the Vine Shield, which makes the defense work even better. And just in case, I've got a little bit of protection and a little bit of fire resistance. Not that the fire resistance is enough to do anything. I would need more fire resistance than this normally. Vampires are vulnerable to fire. That's why fire resistance is important. Like this is 10 fire resistance total, which only gives me +5 fire resistance. So actually he has -5 fire resistance or 5 fire vulnerability. He also doesn't really have a ton of protection against magical attacks. Total protection against mundane attacks is quite impressive. He's basically invulnerable. I got to worry about magical attacks, though. That's the concern. I was worried he might try some mind hunts here. So I'm trying to get units in place to intercept mind hunts. So we'll see how that goes. Also, this province, library, sage, Temple of the High Magi, like one of the best sites ever. Like I need this so badly. We're gonna recruit so many of these if I can take it. Like honestly, even sages would make me quite happy right now. But this is just so important. And it's right on our border, and I had no idea. Um, yeah, so what's going on here is splitting out to do a little bit of raiding with the vamps. These guys are pulling back because I see this. I'm not quite sure what it involves. Leave a touch of PD behind here, I think. And then I forget to leave a unit behind here, which is something I really should have done. These guys are storming here, and I'm going to mass troops here in the intention of eventually cracking this. There's yet another attack with Neymark invading Dogvin, and I don't know what it is that Neymark is not bringing like heavy forces to this. So the AI is doing this now. And the AI loves to summon random stuff, but summoning random stuff is kind of what you want to do here. Oh, he just lit all his own troops on fire here. That's a pretty cool sacred. So look, his troops are on fire, they burn, and then they run. He's getting earth melt off here, which is such a low level spell, but it's like excellent utility. Yeah, lots of earth melts. Iron blast, healing light. Like just a beautiful amount of defense here. So if we check how much damage is done, no mage is lost. And this isn't even like that crazy of a mage core. No mage is lost. Chaff dead. Like you need more chaff here, or you can't take this. It's this cap too. Only 250 wall integrity on his cap. Interesting. So Dogvin putting up a heroic fight as the AI, and Neymark wants a piece of me. So I have most of my units down south here because I was positioning to attack Tonlepa. So this is going to be available for raiding. And I'm just not going to have the resources to defend this flank. I think I'm going to do something you shouldn't do technically and snowball again. Like just big pile of units are going to come in here. Let's check out turn 63 because this is the turn where like I'm toning, not quite sure what to do because I haven't actually seen any of his things. Maybe let's read some messages. So I did get hit by a remote attack spell, wasting disease here. That's fine. I didn't notice that before. Get some Phantasmal Warriors attack. And they win. Interesting. I lose like my 10 PD here. Always upsetting. So these guys are ethereal. But they still, like, my magic attacks here, my sleep touch goes through that, so there's relatively low output. So I'm gonna lose this fight. And is it because I'm gonna lose my commander? Or is it because these guys are surrounded? It's probably because these guys are surrounded. Oh no, lost my commander. That's it. GG guys, GG. Dogman, oh, and he gets his priest, excellent. All right, let's look at the tactical map. So, sorry, strategic map. So I raided here with 2 vampires. He must have moved from here to here because a vampire here did not come out. And he's got a mage core, and I have no mages here. This is just a pile of chaff. I shouldn't have done this. Hindsight, don't do this. That's just a bunch of chaff that can be totally killed. So let's see what we've got. We've got an Immortal Wraithlord with Soul Vortex, but no gear. We have a Fallen Angel with just a touch of gear. This isn't the most dangerous thing in the world, though. This Darkfire Sword is terrifying, though. That'll just one-shot just about anything. I need mages to kill this, but aside from that, it's fine. And then he's got a nice group of units here. He did get Marble Warriors off. He's got a Communion. Can I see the Communion strength? Yes, Magic Boost 3, excellent. With 13 slaves, so this is a heavy Communion. And he gets Falling Fires and Slave Mine, Gifts from Heaven, and he's actually going to enslave one of my vampires this fight. Yeah. So let's let this go. Yeah, one of these vampires is going to get enslaved. Must be this one. No, it's hard to say which one got enslaved. But pretty sure he got one. Because it shows up as a -1 here. Okay, so I did a little bit of damage to his chaff, but not enough for it to matter. This is a big loss for me, especially losing the one vampire. 200 long dead, like that would have been really useful siege chaff. This is a bad loss. But no mages were lost, so I continue on, except for the vampire, I guess. So I continue on my trend of really not losing very many mages. Me. I fight against the independents. Oh, right. So the Phantasmal Warriors come in, and then there must have been another event where the barbarians attacked, and then I attacked the barbarians. So not quite sure what would happen there. I've never actually seen that before. This is uneventful. He's got a Necromancer, Death 2, and a Novice. Maybe let's take a look, see how he scripted this. So he couldn't defend this fort because I had the forts beside it sieged. Like he had no options. Oh, okay, so the novice dies to the first volley of arrows. Um, None of the archers are locking onto this guy, which means that my other troops are actually going to have to fight him, I think. Yeah, this is a lot of crossbows. Crossbows can't really hit the stuff on the walls very well. So this isn't. Maybe I should have had the crossbow set to attack, but thankfully they run out of bolts and they're going to come in. And one necromancer is not enough to clog the gates with units. So yeah, excellent. Get some kills, get the site. Great. We're stacking up here. We're going to put a whole bunch of units here. We've got buffs, we've got storm, and we are going to hold this location because we see some chaff coming in. We see some potential chaff here. And even this can come in. What the heck is this? These are blood summons. Don't know, just an odd collection of blood summons. It's really OP for my province defense. Like that'd be really useful to have in an army. Um, hmm, Interesting. More news from the Dogbin front. So Dogbin rides out, decides that he wants his cap back. It's gonna be just carnage, right? Like what are we seeing? Flying shards? Like it'd be nice to have some buffs here. Some lovely random gear. They're cursed and horror marked. But it's just flying shards. That's terrible AI. You can do better than that. On the other side, looks like there's flaming arrows? Yep, flaming arrows and slave mine. Even has an elemental here. Thankfully there's an elemental on the other side to even the score. Let's speed this up. Is it just me or is this going to be a disastrous fight? Look at the earth melt again. AI and earth melt doing good work. There's some kind of... Oh, these guys have heat aura. Interesting. Yeah, that would be hard to fight in for a while. Let's see what kind of damage was done here. So he did lose 2 mages this time. And a good chunk of chaff. And on the other side, 150 gold mage, commander, a magus, nice. And then, oh, the novices got away, and the white vessels got away. These are expensive. Astral 3 with a random. God, that's a good unit. My kingdom for some astral like that. Which, it might actually cost me my kingdom by the end of this. Yeah, bunch of chaff dead, and he's off to the races. So yeah, we're down a vampire, and we're down a bunch of chaff. Raid this. Very little PD. Mostly what I'm curious about here is how much PD is this guy going to put in to back up this territory. I see that he's gone here. Not sure what that means. No idea what that means. So I'm sneaking a scout over to check it out. I didn't realize I'm overlapping my scouts there. Stacking up a whole bunch of troops here with all kinds of buffs. Maybe we'll check that out next turn. I'm starting to use, these crystal matrices to have built-in slave masters, and then I can use these guys as a turbo communion to get the absolute most out of them. These units have 24 hit points, natural regeneration, which I can use another one to get more regeneration, so plenty of hit points per turn. I could probably buff them a size if I was really clever, but I'm not that clever. And I can buff them up with all kinds of other things I can latch into the communion. Yeah, so let's see, preparing for a fight here and a fight here. I don't think this fight's going to happen, but I'm pretty convinced this one is. So let's check out our current turn. This is turn 64. Okay. Oh yeah, traded for Skull of Fire. Nice. Let's do that first. Let's not even look. Don't even look. I wanted to get a Fire Mage. Break myself into fire. Okay. Let's start here. So, oh, what? More dogmen fighting? I don't know. Maybe he's just patrolling his land here. This fort isn't popped. Go over there and check that out. So Dogman's gonna hold out here. It's funny, like I have two caps, but this guy definitely has more land than I do. Definitely has more land than I do. What's going on here? What? What? Dogman, what are you doing? So you were sieging this already, and then this guy comes out with 2 gems, and you're here with a thug from hell. Holy shit. Okay. So you're blessed. Because you're the prophet. Oh, good. And you're an assassin. Spellslinger. Nice. Reinvigoration. Uh, Built-in glamour. Ethereal. Shock resistance fear. So fire would kill this. Shock resistance defense. So this is just a non-bless bless. But you're kitted. You're kitted like nobody's business. And you're casting useless spells. Go kill him. Don't summon hordes of skeletons. No. No hordes of skeletons. Please attack. Okay, disintegrate. Kills the elemental. And then the skeletons, of course, can kill the disciple. And this fort is now locked down. Amazing. Amazing. That's so good for me. Okay. He raids with his little stack of stuff here. And I have 10 PD because I greedily put 10 PD everywhere. So he goes in, kills my commanders, and everyone routs, and we kill 1 imp. Okay. I think that this is going to be his next move, though. Yeah. Are these guys on hold and attack rear? I bet you they are. Okay, so this guy might be able to take out these. Storm demons could kill him, though. But the storm demon should be firing on something else, and there's only 2 of them. I think I want to commit to a light defense there. How did this go? Okay, so I probably overreacted here. So this vampire's got 2 blood slaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he could Phoenix Pyre and get 6 elementals out. This guy could get 4 elementals out with the Phoenix Pyre. This guy has no gems. These are just normal leaders. So he only has a few mages here. And I have the mage core. And they are going to do things. So earth power, and then they're going to storm power. And then this guy's going to cast natural storm. Boom. And then they're all going to summon like 2 elementals. So I actually brought more gems to the fight than the other guy did. No, they're just summoning 1 elemental. Because they used an extra elemental to get rid of the speed. Okay. So Storm is up. Storm is good because Storm incurs the effect of rain. So the rain is going to limit the effect of the heat auras on these guys. And basically, he's got flaming arrows, which is very good for him. And could potentially harm my mage core. Thankfully, this thing just took out a vampire. So he's still got a fair few fire elementals, which are busy killing that thing over there. But I would have liked to see, I really would have liked to see more thunder strikes. Like, how much are you reinvigorating? 4. Or lightning or something. Oh boy. Blade Wind also works against chaff, I suppose. Ugh, what a mess. Okay, lost no mages. He lost 150 bits of chaff, as well as a few mages. And we picked up Vine Shield, Bracers of Protection, and Bow of War. Interesting. Well, Vine Shield's useful. Bracers of Protection are going to get used on a vampire. Don't know what I'll do with the Bow of War. Maybe I can keep it on you. Change you to Hold and Fire. Interesting. So that's his chaff. Oh, that's another pile of chaff right there. What did he take this with? 24 Axemen. So if I wanted to, this could be mine. This turn. How much siege strength do I have though? 2 turns of sieging. 2 turns of sieging is a lot of turns of sieging. I don't have a ton of faith in my ability to hold out that long. Yeah, my chaff is pretty chaffy. Oh, I should watch how the communion did. Let's see how this goes. So I think I've got 2 communion slaves here. These 2. Let's take a look. Yeah, magic boost 1. Number of communion slaves 2. These 2 guys here. How do they do? Twist Fate. That's good. I'd like to see... Oh yeah, there's Summon Earth Power. So Reinvigoration. Fatigue is at 155. 155 is a lot of fatigue. That's normally bad. 189. I'm sorry, did you not... Oh, Pass Boost 1, that wasn't enough. So I wanted to cast regeneration on these guys, because that makes a lot of sense. Through regeneration per tick, I'm pretty sure. But because this guy wasn't boosted enough, I was going to do Strength of Gaia, and I should have done personal regeneration. So, how are these guys faring now? Yeah, just maxed out. Starting to take tick damage. Max. Keeping that fatigue maxed up. I need... If they had personal regen, they might be fine. They are dying a little bit, though. It's very close. Oh, you're almost dead. This guy's retreating. This guy's dead to rights. Oh, but this guy cast heal. Amazing. Amazing. The AI healed that guy before he died. I couldn't have done it better myself. Couldn't have done it deliberately. Did he die though? Nope. There was only 3 of them. Oh, here he is right here. So this would be the one that almost died. Battle fright and lost an eye. Well, you don't, if you're going to be a communion slave, then that's just fine. Um, cool. So I could go here and wreck this shit. Um, I'm anticipating this here. Let's take a look at things that I'm casting. Marble Warriors requires. And 3 Earth Elementals. Hmm. 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 Do I really need this guy to have the Matrix? Probably not, right? So this Summon Earth Elemental is 3, so he's going to be 4. What's Marble Warriors? Is 3, and he's going to be 4. So it's 50 fatigue, 50 fatigue. Yeah, that's fine. Let's change you to conservative gem usage, though. I'll just leave it at that. Don't really have any good front line here. Seems greedy to go out like this. But it is a good mage core. Let's see, were you on conservative gem usage? No, but I definitely want Storm. It's 1 air gem. Yeah, 1 air gem. But we'll keep a few extra on him just in case. Do we want to do air elementals or thunder strikes? I didn't really get to see if the thunder strikes worked in that battle. I can only assume they did. The air elementals definitely worked, although they're expensive because each one of these used 2. So I think we're going to change them to conservative gem usage and give them 2 gems each. And we're going to just copy that down. 2 gems each. That guy's already set to fire. Oh, you don't need to be set to fire. Iron Will. Heroic Quickness. You can have a bow. We'll adjust you later. Do I really need these guys here? I don't think I do, because I think I've lost all my undead troops, so I can pull them back. Twist Fate, yeah. No, you can go anti-magic. Power the spheres, and then anti-magic. I'll do 4 on him. Conservative gem usage. Yeah, and then we're going to bring out the slaves. So Strength of Gaia is never going to work, but we could do regeneration. Nature. Personal regeneration. Should be enchantment. Yep. Because I don't have enough slaves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I only have 4 slaves, so that's not enough for 2 pass boosts. The other thing I could do is I could give him an earth gem, actually. Some strength of Gaia. We'll do Earth Gem there. How does Howl work in this game? 3? Ooh. Let's do that. Okay, that's air gems ready for combat. This guy can go there. And then I just need the slaves. Slaves need to be set up with sub-slave in attack. This guy, these slaves are going to pick up so many inflictions. It's going to be ugly. But we've got 3 now, so that's going to keep them alive. I did take the master matrix off this guy. Let's say we want to win a fight. Conservative gem usage. Earth power, storm power. No, let's do storm power, earth power, and then do fog warriors. So he's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1 boost, 4, and a gem. That could blow up my communion right there. Oh well, we'll try it. No harm in experimenting. Oh, that's not true. I could do some serious harm to myself experimenting like that, but it'll be fun, so we're doing it. This guy needs to be positioned along with the other slaves up here. Yeah. So I feel light chaff. Yeah, why don't you give your... No, because your quickness. That's why we want you. So you can wait. You can leave. Go get some more undead troops. And then everyone else can go here. And we'll see if he's bought his PD back. I can't imagine that. And then we might be sieging for 2 turns. But we have an astral mage there, which is good. Astral mages are important. This guy's counter raiding, we're not doing anything about this. We lost this to a friggin' event this turn. That's upsetting. It was just one of the province lost events. This looks like the last stand of Watrala here. Thankfully, he'll be gone. Maybe not thankfully, we'll see. We want more mages here. Sure, you're fine with that. I'd rather have Chaff be present though. What kind of a leader are you? 40. Okay. Yep. Get some chaff, and then he can lead them over, or this guy can lead them over. Researching. This guy's a researcher. Owl Quill. Research. Excellent. This guy's coming up. I think we need some units here. Do we need gold efficient units? That's expensive. This is probably the right balance. Let's try getting some of these foul spawn heavy ogre infantry, which I haven't got a single one of this whole game. No harm in experimenting. Oh, we need some defense here. I don't think we raided successfully anywhere, so no more defense anywhere else. Let's see. V. Lots of blood slaves here, so I think I'm going to pull them both out. So that's 30. Yep, we're going to pull them both out. That's enough to summon another vampire next turn if I want to. If I want to. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about the vampire summoning. These guys should be scripted to Horde of Skeletons, I'm pretty sure. Invulnerability? No, Horde of Skeletons. Advance and cast spells. Just in case something happens, you know, it's nice to have them already scripted. This could get hit here. These units all fly. I'm pretty sure they all fly. Like, he might think that his next move is too predictable, so he decides to do something else with them. But I feel like this and then this is just too logical. They can't go underwater. Not that that's a very good province anyway. Not like these provinces here. Whoa! Hello. I never put province defense on that. Yeah, let's check out this. So I have 1 PD, and he has a fallen angel that's invulnerable. He's got air shield on it now, so he's not going to die to missile fire. That's cool. Invulnerability, soul vortex, phoenix pyre. That'll die to lightning. Just need to find a lightning battle for it. It might want to fight this. Yeah, it might want to fight that. He could move here and anticipate my attack, but I haven't moved aggressively yet. So what I think he's going to do is he's going to come here. That's what I think is going to happen. So I'm going to lose this PD. This thug here can kill PD. But I think that's fine. Fine. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. We're going to skip that one for now. In terms of scouting, we want to scout here. We want to wait here. Looks like he got this back. So the sneaking can actually go like this. I'm going to have vision here if I win this fight. So it might actually make the most sense to sneak both directions. And sneak this way for now. Anticipating that I get this. And can see what's going on in these two provinces. What did you do here? Oh, hello. So, Horde of Skeletons. Yeah, this is too much defense. This eye grave. He's not trying to enslave me though, but he really should be. As soon as that banishment spam hits this guy, he's dead. Oh, wait a second here. So he's healing. Highgrave. He's got all these guys set to fire. Not PD, maybe PD, maybe PD. And I've actually held the front line. So if this guy wasn't fatigued out all the time, I could have actually won this one. Yeah. Yeah, a little more skeletons, I would have had this. It's just that these guys all ran out of projectiles, so they came in. Interesting. So Igrave, is that you? No, it's not. So I'm anticipating Igrave coming back next turn. So maybe that guy can go up there. This guy here can take the skeletons for a walk. It's his max leadership of skeletons. Hold, stay behind troops. Put that on a hotkey that I'm probably going to forget. Hold and fire. Nope, I'm going to do this differently. These guys can go on. I thought I had a conventional commander here. If I don't, I'm leaving them behind. Okay, because I want to get them there next turn. Yeah, this guy was my conventional commander, so he can move here this turn. Army setup, that's fine. This guy, we want to split this up. What's a good commander to use? Probably this guy here. So this unit here can hit this, so that'll lend probably 50 siege strength, maybe a little more. This guy is going here. Preach, preach, preach. That's good. Just in case I need it. Should really get another crystal matrix. Nope. Nope. So these troops are stuck here. These guys can reach though. Gonna have to do some thinking about that. 70 blood slaves. Maybe I do want another Civito. I might not have enough undead leadership to do this any other way. No, I do. I could contact another Civito. And then I'll have enough blood slaves coming in next turn to fuel the next round. Okay, so this wasn't scripted properly because this guy needs to be scripted to anti-magic as soon as possible. And he will need gems to do that. Luckily for me, I planned for this. And you're just going to get 2 gems, just in case. We're not going to do a path boost for this guy. And this is going to be Thunderstrike, I think, because that's all we really need. Here's Thunderstrike. And we don't need any of these leaders. We don't actually need rain. We could use all the protections. So what can we do with you? You can do summon earth power. What can you do with water? Fire resistance? Yeah? Resist fire. I might not be able to get both those off. Mist form, yeah. And then for the last one, what can we do? Friendly currents, quagmire, falling frost. That'd be interesting. Frozen heart. That's deadly. Just falling frost is probably fine. I don't really have any extra buffs that I really want. Resist fire and mist form are the 2 things to put on my communion that would be nice to have. This communion should be big enough. We'll examine this communion in a moment. Okay, you're good. You're fine. I don't really like having that mixed up there. Probably don't need those guys mixed up there either. You'll notice that my slaves are all distributed here, and I'm going to need a slave recharge coming in. This shouldn't be a one-turn pop. It could be a one-turn pop. Maybe I should bring more slaves in. This guy is going to provide the non-slaves. This guy is going to come in. You can take more archers, right? These are all archers apparently. Yep. I think these guys have the mesmerize attack. Yep. That's fine. Chakram. Yep. Definitely my best archer. So this is fine. He's a good leader. He'll stay. Maybe we'll split our undead into two groups. Like so. Hold an attack, hold an attack. These things were all diseased from that remote attack spell. That's fine. Okay, so these guys can get out of dodge. We need more Civitos, which means that this unit here, which one? This one here, can build a Amulet of the Dead if we're going to have an extra Civito next turn. We're probably going to contact a vampire on the next turn, but we'll have a Civito ready to go from this guy. Our undead economy is actually quite nice here. It's nice to have free chaff. Like this is chaff here, but this is 1,000 gold of chaff. Maybe almost 1,500 gold of chaff. Like, we don't have enough income to be losing that much chaff. The guy we're fighting probably does. Let's see. We can get mages in reserve here. Maybe we'll check our research. Enchantment 6. Enchantment 6 gives Rigor Mortis and Arrow Fend. We probably won't use Arrow Fend. We might use Arrow Fend. We'll have to think about Arrow Fend. Yeah, we might use Arrow Fend. Relief we could use. That'd be cool. Yeah, let's make sure everyone else is moving. Not you. Move there. You can sneak there. We're gonna need more blood slaves for next turn. So I think I said we got 30 plus 14 is 44. So we only have one extra blood slave there. Let's distribute the blood slaves. I wish there was a faster way to do this. I don't know if there is. One, two, you get one. You have two. Are we going to keep blood hunting this province? I think not. You can have the Sanguine Dowsing Rod then. And we'll return that back to sender. And we're going to sequester 2 slaves with that guy. So you've got 2 slaves sequestered. we can return another 5. And then we can bring out, this guy can bring out 5 slaves. 6 slaves, I think. Am I doing this right? I think it's close enough. Get them in there. Sneak, sneak, sneak. You don't need this. I don't even know what you made last turn. Yeah, it doesn't say what was constructed. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of chaff. That's good. I'm using my mound kings here effectively, I think. And this chaff production is actually getting pretty decent. Like this is 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 70 undead per tick. It's pretty decent. This guy's slowly bringing up the rear. I think he can move 2. Yeah, so he'll be in. I can use him as a frontliner next turn, and he generates gems because we're going to be on to this province the turn after. Like the most psychic thing would be if he goes here and breaks through. He's got a water elemental here. He's summoning trolls. And he's got a bunch of axemen, sages, and things. It's fine. Anti-magic is what I need, and magic artillery is what I need. So you'll notice we're not doing air elementals. That's a fundamental strategic difference here. We're doing thunder strikes, and the reason we're doing thunder strikes is because I believe that I have enough mage firepower here that thunder strikes will actually be more effective. So earth power storm, earth power marble warriors, legions of steel, legions of steel, legions of steel. So this guy is for resistance. Sabbath slave, Sabbath slave, Sabbath slave, Sabbath slave. So the slaves are here. Okay. So that'll get a boost. Earth power, Sabbath slave, Sabbath master, invulnerability, holder skeleton. So I'm not doing soul vortex. Oh, I am doing soul vortex. Okay, interesting. So if the Sabbath slaves get engaged, they're going to be absolute nightmares to fight. Strength of Gale will work this time. So I'm actually going to get a boost here. And I think I'm going to bring in the Howl, actually. Do you have nature gems? Yes, you do. Not Howl for the first fight. Howl for the second fight. Okay, that'll be for the next Howl. Maybe one more. Get the rest of the air gems out there. There, that should be enough to recharge. Okay, that'll be enough to recharge things. Just run if you get caught, bud. You're carrying so much stuff. These guys are blood hunting. I can get more guys onto this if needed, but I'm gonna bring these guys into bear here. We're gonna switch. Nope. We're just gonna keep recruiting the heretics because they're cheap, and I can use them effectively now that I've got enough magic and enough blood slaves. This is a mage stack that is not. I shouldn't say it's not doing me any good, but like it's not in the front line. I think that's fine for now. We'll leave it. Are we recruiting here? Yeah, that's fine for now. I think next turn I'll be able to do that. I'm going to have lots of chaff to come in here next turn, the turn after next, that will be a fresh front line and help me pop these forts factor quicker. I'm going to siege this, and I'm probably going to move off it again, frankly, just to keep him distracted. Hopefully he moves his thug somewhere. I can't imagine he'd move his thug here after I just deleted all his chaff. What units do we have? You can go back for blood slaves. You can go back for blood slaves. You're not close to dying. No, you're not. Someone needs to bring these units in, though. I vote you. That's fine. Okay, so that's all those guys. So, amazingly, this guy's still fighting back. So area might come in here, that's a possibility. Tonlipa could come on here, but what I'm really interested in is what will happen with Hmanbar. So 6 Thrones of Ascension, 1, 2, no, just the one. He just has this one. So this is owned by another player, so his borders are probably cutting around here. Yeah, maybe we are equal size. He's not getting through this. I'm gonna take this, and it's not a very valuable province for anything other than these units. I guess these gems are alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gems? 5 gems? How much is the cap? Is the cap 5 gems? It is a cap's worth of gems. Okay, that's a big deal. Yeah, that's a big deal. That'll be cool. Yeah, if I can take this from Hmanbar in 1 tick, 2 ticks, probably. I think I'll have the siege strength here because I'm bringing this army in. 526. This is 40. It's maybe 50. Not quite. That's another 41 siege strength. How much strength do you have? You have 2.6 siege strength. Like, I could just bring these guys in to beef up the siege. Okay, one. Where's the other one? Damn it, bud. I know I moved 2 of you bastards. There you are. Okay. They can be other things. They can do other things for me. We're gonna do Sabbath Master. Creeping Doom. Twice. Advance and cast spells. Where is that other unit? This guy. Yep. Get lots of chaff. Creeping Doom would actually be a really good spell in these situations. Get a whole bunch of chaff in. Hopefully some fly back and distract the mages in the back. Like in an ideal world, he's got his units set here to research for a turn, and he's not patrolling. That's would be ideal. Because that way I can focus everything on the next turn's fight. Unless, of course, I'm misjudging. He actually has a fair number of units here, which is also a possibility. But somehow this didn't happen for him. So I think that's the turn, guys. thank you for watching. It's very interesting. I'm going pretty much flat out on my economy right now, which is generally a sign that you're playing well. We'll have to see how things go in turn 65 and 66. Thanks again.